What kind of tone do you feel like that first quarter set?
It's great. I loved how Draymond and Steph and Jimmy, our vets, really established the tone. Even before the game started at shoot around, they were locked in, and it showed right from the outset.
How much of a stress reliever is a night like tonight?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a great night for us with the back-to-back to keep everybody under 25 minutes or so. I guess Steph was almost at 26, but and then to get a lot of minutes for guys off the bench. I mean, it's always important, to keep the spirits up when you're one of the guys who doesn't play a whole lot. Really happy for Trace. With Quentin out, we had him in the rotation from the beginning of the game, and he really responded and played well, made some big plays for us out there. And he's kept such a great attitude and worked so hard during this time, the last couple of months, and showed who he is.
Was that an easy decision to bring him back into the rotation tonight, post out?
Yeah. With Quentin out, made perfect sense to reward Trace. We needed minutes at the 5 anyway, and like I said, I thought he looked really good.
Coach, you guys have the third best defensive rating in the NBA since the All-Star break tonight. Only 61 points for the Suns through 3 quarters. I'm just curious, in your opinion, what makes you guys so special on that end of the floor?
It starts with Draymond Green. The first 7 minutes of the game were an absolute defensive clinic. I was just blown away watching all the nuance to what he was doing, helping everywhere, taking away angles, showing out on pick and rolls. We were switching some, but he was kind of mixing and matching. And the guy's a one-man wrecking crew. He really is. Jimmy has come in and fortified our defense. He's also brilliant at that end of the floor, and I think Draymond and Jimmy really work well together. And it's been fun to watch them. Get more and more comfortable. As Jimmy racks up the games here.
Jimmy plays a lot of power forward for you guys. I'm curious, is that something? Does he really seem to enjoy the physicality of playing down low and having to take on that challenge?
Jimmy's really strong. He is strong as an ox, and the other night we had him on Zach Edey in Memphis, and you can put him on anybody really. He's an amazing player.
Brandon's 3-level scoring, what kind of dynamic does that open up for you guys offensively?
It's changed everything, just the last month or so, knocking down the threes, feeling so confident back there. But the way he can get to the rim, uses Euro step, the way he runs through the catch against closeouts and breaks the defense down and either scores or finds somebody else for an open shot. Brandon is generating a ton of offense for us.
Do you feel like he's taking a leap? Or I guess how sustainable is that?
I do. Yeah, he's definitely taken a leap the last month. And, it's really coincided with Jimmy's arrival. The two of them have this great connection. Brandon solidified his spot as a starter. And, I've always felt when you can stack together a lot of high IQ players, the game becomes easier for everyone. And that's what I'm seeing right now between Jimmy, BP, Draymond, Steph. It's really fun to watch them all click.
What stuck out about Braxton in his time with the program?
He can really guard. Our Santa Cruz guys have told us he's an NBA defender. I really enjoyed watching him play tonight, and great young guy. He's got some NBA experience. Learned how to play defense at Virginia under Tony Bennett, great coach, and so I think Braxton is. He's got a chance to make it in this league with his defensive play.
Buddy he's played every game this year. You played all 82 games. I think it was 4 times in your career. Just how tough is it to play every night? To go out there every night, and for you as a coach, what is it like knowing you have a guy who's going to be out there every game and you know he's going to be in the rotation?
It's a huge blessing when you can count on a guy like that night after night, and it is hard, but it's also a point of pride. I always felt great at the end of the year when I played 82. It's just a badge of honor to know that you were out there every single night for your teammates, and that's one of Buddy's strongest qualities is just his consistency with his availability every single night, and also his attitude and his approach. He's just an absolute joy on the sidelines every night. So he adds so much more to our team than just the shooting.